Great news from Fodjan, our new function for a better overview of contracts and purchases, as well as the range of self-harvested feed quantities or self-prepared farm mixes is now available. Not only can you see which contracts are currently running, in what quantities, for which feed and for how long, but you can also plan your deliveries and see how much of the contract has already been called up and how much is still left. By using the current consumption as well as an inventory option, Fodjan creates a forecast per feedstuff of how your stock will develop and warns you in advance if the stock will run out in the next 4 weeks or if the storage capacity will be exceeded. This also allows you to plan rations in advance, and by setting the consumption based on the rations, you can see directly how this will affect existing contracts or self-harvested feedstuff ranges. In this case, our feed will be empty at the weekend due to the changeover, but we are now able to bring the next delivery forward to Friday to prevent that. You can change this source of consumption at any time, so you are also flexible to use the manual consumption option to not rely on the ration planning. In the same way, you can also manage your own harvested quantities of farm mixes as a contract with yourself. The contract term should be the target for how long this feed should last. A harvest or completed silage can then be regarded as a delivery. Forecasts, warnings, and more work in the same way. Unfortunately, our grass silage here will not last until the next expected harvest, so we will have to buy a transitional quantity a few weeks in advance. However, our maize harvest was great and will last until next autumn. Extra convenience functions are also included. In addition to the inventory and correction option, you can also enter special quantities as deliveries without a contract, for example for one-off purchases from other farms. The timeline is adjustable and offers, for example, a forecast of up to 12 months in the contract overview, but also a detailed view of the next 2 weeks in the delivery view. The search function also helps you to find things within a time period. To save time when creating deliveries, you can plan deliveries in advance when creating a contract using the interval function and move them later at any time. When postponing a delivery, for example, Fodjan also offers to postpone all subsequent dates by the same period. Weekends are skipped so that only realistic deliveries are created on weekdays. And a little luxury on top, you can color the feed bars individually to get a better overview. Now we need you. We want to bring active use to the new function. Who can use this function? On farms that are created by farmers, it is active, as well as on farms that are created by feed advisors but have an active Advised Farmer Limited license in Fodjan. Then also all users on this farm will see the contract management. In this way, we want to further increase the benefits of our farmer licenses. A video for the first steps in contract management and an explanation of all basic functions can be found in the Help Center. We have also taken a close look at various use cases such as the management of own feed quantities and regularly mixed farm mixtures, or the management of several delivery locations with centralized purchasing. You will also find important information in the Help Center about what the trial version currently supports and what it doesn't. Therefore, an important note at the end. Our contract management starts as a beta test in the web version of Fodjan, so please feel free to send us your feedback and questions at any time to support@fodjan.de. We would like to support you in getting the most out of this new function and want to develop it further. But for now, have fun trying it out. Your Fodjan team.